Dan Willis here, and we're talking about how to repair your credit score and specifically dealing with debt collections. So, the first point here is the actual collection tactics. Beyond the harassing phone calls, beyond the threatening letters, they're also going to report bad credit about you on your credit report, which is going to cause your score to come down. Additionally, they can sell the collection rights to your account to yet another collection agency who will also report negative credit about you on your credit report. And that can go through and cycle through the whole bunch of debt collectors, and you'll have multiple negative items on your credit report from one account. But beyond that, the most common and frequent result when it comes to unpaid bills is a collection agency in some point in the process will file a civil lawsuit against you, as in they'll sue you in a court of law. This can result in a judgment being slapped on your credit report, which will absolutely destroy your credit score. It can also result in your wages being garnished depending upon where you live. So if you'd like some expert help with this, you can get a free, no obligation credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-855-655-9869. The second point, and these last 2 points are how to actually fight back. The second point is the statute of limitations. This will depend upon the state you live in, and this applies to the vast majority of consumer debts. One exception is student loans. But for the vast majority of consumer debts, you're not legally responsible for that debt forever. In fact, it's typically about 7 years, but please check your local listings. After that time expires and runs out, and that starts from the first date of delinquency with the original lender or creditor, unless you've had activity. If you haven't done anything with this account, since it was, for example, a charged off credit card, the first date when that time window starts is with the original credit card company that had it. These collection agencies are buying it years later, and one of the sneaky tactics the collection agencies will utilize is to illegally re-age consumer debts so they can continue to contact you and harass you for payment and continue to jack up your credit score. But the statute of limitations is the first most important piece to look at when it comes to dealing with debt collections. And if you'd like the full details for repairing your credit score, we're going to include a link in the description below to an article at our website. Please visit. We have a free report available there, the 7 super simple steps to clean credit. So this third and final tip is account validation. This is your right, and every consumer should do this with every collection. What you're doing, and you need to do it by mail, certified mail in writing. Once the collection agency receives your validation request, and they're supposed to comply with this according to the rules, they'll have to comply and respond by providing you with the documents, the evidence, and the paperwork that proves they're the legal rights holder to your account. If they do not validate your debt, then you're 1, no longer legally responsible for payment, and 2, they're supposed to notify the credit bureaus to have them remove that collection item on your credit report regarding this debt. However, in the collection agency industry, there's violations every single year, and the FTC fines these guys on a regular, consistent basis. So if you'd like some expert help with this, you can get a free, no obligation credit consultation, and the toll-free phone number is 1-855-655-9869. Again, that's for a free, no obligation credit consultation, and the toll-free phone number is 1-855-655-9869. This is Dan Willis. We're going to include a link in the description below over to an article at our website. We have a free report available there, the 7 super simple steps to clean credit. Please subscribe and join our YouTube congregation. Have a fantastic day, and looking forward to talking to you again here soon.